Storybook Moments, Children's Storybook Read-Alouds. Please give this video a like if you enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe for new stories. Thank you. Reading aloud to you, Arctic Spring by Sue Vyner and illustrated by Tim Vyner. The polar bear is snug and warm, asleep in her den in the Arctic snow. Outside, a storm is raging. The wind howls, and the snow swirls. Later, the polar bear wakes up. Now the long winter darkness is ending, so she climbs out of her den. As she prowls in the snow, she sees that the mass of ice is moving, drifting in the sea. Back on land, something stirs. Long ears poke through the snow. Bright eyes peer out. The Arctic hare wakes up because the winter darkness has ended. He hops out of his hole. The Arctic fox, whose thick white fur blends into the snow, is awake too. He is hungry after the long winter. The hare quickly hides, and the fox slinks by. Sunlight filters through the ice to the cold water underneath, where the seals swim. The seal finds an air hole in the ice and surfaces into the light. Now the sun shines brightly. Spring has come to the Arctic. Out at sea, sunshine bathes the drifting ice as the birds return. A long, thin spike sticks out of the sea. A narwhal has swum back to the Arctic to feed. Strong currents are pulling the drifting ice out to sea. If it reaches warmer waters, it will melt. The polar bear could swim back to the safety of land, but she stays on the ice. A spring wind blows and buffets the polar bear. Pieces of ice break off and thunder into the sea, but she stands firm by her den. When the wind drops, the ice has changed course. Now it's drifting back toward land. Crunch! With a colossal shudder, the ice collides with the land. Then all is still. The hare pauses to nibble the poppies that are growing through the snow. The fox stops to look for lemmings under the snow. The seals bask in the sun, and the narwhal feeds. The birds screech and scream as they look for familiar places to build their nests. Everywhere the snow begins to melt. In the warmth of the spring sunshine, the Arctic flourishes. The snow drifts around the polar bear's den. Black, shining eyes blink and stare into the dazzling sun. It is a cub. A second cub pushes out of the den, and the polar bear lumbers over to feed them. Now, at last, the polar bear can leave her den. In the sunshine of the Arctic spring, she sets off with her cubs to find food and explore the ice and snow. The end. I hope you enjoyed this book. For more books read aloud, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you and have a lovely day.